Language form and function. Topics: grammatical categories, case degree, voice, semantic relation, homonymy, Meronymy, Presupposition. Group number 12, student Olga Rivera, tutor Diana Costanza Cruz, program Bachelor degree in English and Foreign Language. Grammatical case. Case refers to the grammatical function of a noun or pronoun in a sentence. There are only 3 cases in modern English. There are subjective he, objective him, and possessive his. They may seem more familiar in their own English for nominative, accusative, and genitive. There is no daily case in modern English. First, more good news. We cannot really go wrong here. We could read of most our cases, and as a result, English is easier than many others language because noun and so on, infinitive pronouns, anyone, someone, everyone, and so on, only have a distinctive case for the possessive. There are a few remnants of our English though. The pronouns have distinctive form. In all 3 cases, it should be used with a bit more care. The pronoun cases are simple though. There are only 3. Subjective case, pronouns used as subject. Objective case, pronouns used as object of verb or position. Possessive case, pronoun which express ownership. Personal pronouns, subjective nominative, referring to the subject in a sentence. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, whom. Objective accusative, referring to the object in a sentence. Me, you, him, her, it, us, then, whom. Possessive genitive, the apostrophe form of the word lens. Mine, your, his, hers, its, our, their, whose. The pronouns and who is composed are the only words that are inflected in all 3 cases: subjective, objective, possessive. In noun, the first 2 cases, subjective and objective, are indistinguishable and are called the common case. One result in this simplicity is that the sense of case being almost lost. A few mistakes that can be made are made often, even by native speakers. Some of them so often that they are now almost right by prescription. Grammatical degree. In English, grammatical degree is one of the 3 forms used in comparison of adjectives and adverbs. Common adjectives with irregular comparative and superlative form include the following: positive or base form, for example, a smart dog; comparative, a smarter dog; superlative, the smart dogs. Almost all one syllable adjectives along with some 2 syllable adjectives add r to the base to comparative and s to the for the superlative. In most adjectives up to more syllables, the comparative and superlative degree are marked by more and most respectively. For example, an intelligent dog, the dog is more intelligent than cat, the dog is the most intelligent of the animals. Comparison adjectives with irregular comparative and superlative form include the following: good, better, best, bad, worse, many, more, most, little, less, least. Grammatical voice. In traditional grammar, voice is the quality of a verb that indicates whether its subject active voice or acted upon passive voice. The passive voice is often used in formal text. Switching to the active voice will make your writing clearly and easier to read. Passive. For example, a great deal of meaning is conveyed by a few well-chosen words. Active. A few well-chosen words convey a great deal of meaning. Passive. Our planet is in a mass of gases. Active, a mass of gases wrap around our planet. Passive, waste material are disposed in a variety of ways. Active, the city disposes of waste material in variety ways. We want to say who or what performed the action while using the passive voice. We use the preposition by. When we know who performed the action and are interested in him, it is always better to switch to the active voice instead. For example, active. Passive voice, for example, A Hard Day's Night was written by the Beatles. Active voice, the Beatles wrote A Hard Day's Night. Passive, the movie E.T. was directed by Spielberg. Active, Spielberg directed the movie E.T. Passive, this house was built by my father. Active, my father built this house. Semantic relation, homonymy, meronymy, presupposition. Homonymy. Homonymy is words that spell the same and sound the same, but have different meaning. The word homonymy comes from the prefix homo, which means the same, and suffix and yn, which means name. Therefore, a homonymy is a word that has the same name as another words, meaning that the two words look and sound exactly alike. Let's go to see some examples. A simple example of homonymy is our pen. This can mean both holding area, animals, and writing instrument. Another example is book, which can mean something to read or the act of making a reservation. In both cases, the sound and spelling are the same and only the definition changes. Meronymy. Meronymy is a term used to describe a part of whole relationship between lexical items. X is part of Y, or Y is has part of X. For example, car, composed by the following elements: engine, battery, fuel tank, wheels, muffler, brake, hood. Presupposition. Presupposition, the information that the speaker assumes to be already known. The Cambridge Encyclopedia of Language, 1987. For example, the Queen of England is authoritarian. The Queen of England is not authoritarian. Is the Queen of England authoritarian? If the Queen of England is authoritarian, she should be a democrat. That is Queen of England. General conclusion. As a future teacher of English as a foreign language skills are necessary for the language during the whole process of training and performance in the teaching profession. For a function motivating a student, make our students see so they can to interest the subject, so that comprehensible and didactic exercise must be used to facilitate learning. It makes us understand the concept according to all pedagogical manual study techniques. The first things a student is recommended to understand the concept, the types of words, example, a relevant aspect that we have learned about the process of the language writing has great implication regarding to the understanding of how to learn the language, whether oral or writing, in composition of sentence, to be able to transmit information in a comprehensive manner and understanding of different forms of language. support materials, new technologies, and knowledge in our own student will facilitate this work to understanding the first source as the function of grammatical structure and semantic relationships. Biographic reference, mainly Bristol and BL Words Language. Thank you for your attention.